All right. And we made it. I made it from St. Louis, folks. I am here ready for last minute betting with the Sports Nuts. Me and Mike are here. Don't give me no trouble, Mike, or you're going to get muted. I'm telling you, I'll mute you like
we're
that.
Here. Good thing this show's called Last Minute Betting.
Mike,
it's last minute.
Traveling from St. Louis, bro. Getting it together here. Come on. Let's not be mean here. All right, don't forget, click those links below for the best sports books in your state in the OddsJam Partner Program. Share that link with your friends. Get 20% of all the revenue generated from that link. We got live chat available. Like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Fill out the form below in the description to get a personal one-on-one tutorial how to make $2,500 a month sports betting. TikTok, OddsJam_Nuts. Mike at OddsJam.com. Bob at OddsJam.com. We're all over the place. And don't forget the Discord link below. Join the group for some fun. Look at that. You're giving me all this trouble, and I ended right on time. I am on like Donkey Kong. And, wow. What a trip to St. Louis and back. Saw Alora. Now I got Maddox here with me. What more could I ask for? Fantastic. I love my grandchildren. They are great. All right, so all we want to do now, I guess, is talk about how bad the Avalanche are going to beat Tampa Bay and all this kind of stuff. So you might as well go ahead and start, Mike, because that's what you think. That's what you believe. So it's your show right here, right now, with opinions. Go ahead. Tell me how bad Tampa Bay is going to get kicked tonight.
Well, look, Bob, I don't think there's any doubt that Tampa Bay is tiring out. You saw it in overtime. You saw it in the third period. And I think that was the game Tampa Bay had to have. They didn't get it. They lost. And now I feel like this team is defeated, and they know it. Colorado's not going to lose 3 in a row. There's no two ways about that. The question is how much does Tampa Bay want to give into this to try to make some kind of run? Because I think there's doubt in their minds even that there is no possible way they can beat this team 3 games in a row. They weren't even able to get it done 2 games in a row when they absolutely had to. So now I'm just going to tell you, Bob, this thing's over tonight. I really think the puck line for Colorado's a play. I think they will come out in the first period hungry, ready to put Tampa Bay away because Tampa Bay is going to want, in my opinion, to just hang around, try to keep this as close as they can and not, I think they're going to play the safe game, and I think Colorado's going to play fearless and go after it, and much like what I thought Colorado would do last game, but it's back in Colorado. What's a bad combination when you're tired, Bob? Going to altitude, right? That's not a good combination. So I like Colorado here. There's no two ways about it.
I hear you. I knew that's what you were going to say. I'm giving you all.
Well, look, Vasilevsky played
Randall Knack guy. Who's this Randall Knack?
Randall is in the house. Hey, showing you love. Look at that. Showing you love.
What a guy. Oh, I'm so happy to see you, Randall.
But you should be happy for him because, Randall, Jordan, Thackeray, who is not here at the moment, but maybe he's getting plans made and reservations after this thing cashes out tonight. They have 4-1 futures riding tonight, so you got to root for that. I certainly am.
And I don't get to root for my future on Tampa Bay, right? I'm supposed to root for somebody else's future, but not mine. Hello? Is there anybody?
Hey, Bob, hold on. Hold on. Let me stop you there since you want to go that route. Let me put you in check real quick.
No, I'm not going to put in check.
No. You're not going to deceive these people into thinking you have anything riding on this.
I'm muting you. It's Jordan's son's birthday. Okay, that's why Jordan is not here. We sang him happy birthday this morning. Thank you.
Hey, Bob.
Go ahead. You can talk. It's unmuted.
Okay. Bob, let's not try and deceive the people here. You don't have anything riding on this series. You've got a free bet on a futures for Tampa Bay.
No. It's not
These guys got money riding.
No,
What do
I
you
got
mean?
money. The future is not a free
Well,
bet.
then you're.
Hey, oh my God. Oh
Yeah,
my
I am
God.
curious as
That's
to what
it.
Rory
That's
did
it. You
finish.
know what I'm doing, don't you? I'm blocking him.
No, you can't. Wow.
Oh yeah, I can.
That
Oh
is
yeah.
great. Wow. I don't approve of that, Bob. I think that is absolute childish. And I think
Okay.
that is
They'll
you're
come in
just
here
not
and
wanting
do
to get
this
called
stuff.
out. You
Okay.
just don't want to get called
Let's
out.
go. Let's go. Dude, everybody makes mistakes. We're not gonna the show is not about attacking me, okay?
Nobody
The show
attacked
is
you.
about
Nobody attacked.
giving good bets. And
Attack.
by the way, my parlay hit yesterday, and now I've got one that I want to show y'all today in Major League Baseball. Red Sox money line, Rangers money line, Twins money line, 3-pick parlay, $50, get you 233. That is my
Jeez.
parlay for the day.
Minus 165. Minus
No,
155. And what was the best one? Minus 130.
dude, it's
Look,
a
if you want a good minus 130, take the Dodgers on the money line tonight.
it's plus
Don't
367.
take Boston at
I've hit,
Cleveland.
Mike, I've hit, what is it, 11 out of the last 19 parlays that I put on TikTok.
You're giving out parlays like that, you probably are hitting.
Well, I should. Isn't the idea to make money?
Hey, you know what? In all fairness, you're right. You're right. I mean, it okay, fair enough. But come on, Bob, let's not act like those are just genius picks there, buddy.
I never said they were. That's not what this is about. It's not about genius. It's about putting a play out there, and you either like the play or not.
No, hey, I'm kidding. That I do like that 3-leg parlay, and to be fair,
Thank you, Andre. Thank you, Andre. And you're right. The
to
Avalanche.
be fair, yeah. Hey, I will admit, Bob has had some good MLB parlays that have hit. Yes, they are minus 160, but hey, I get it.
Right.
I'll ride with you
the
on
parlay
that.
is plus 367.
Hey, I'll get
Doesn't
degenerate with you. I'll get degenerate with you. You're right, Bob.
It doesn't matter what the legs are. It matters the outcome, the total. It's plus 367. I was trying to find a 400, but I couldn't, and I did it very quickly and got it on TikTok.
The only thing, and Andre says Boston should beat Cleveland, honestly, and maybe tonight that is. But Andre, is Boston not due at some point to lose a series? I mean, they've been hot. At some point, they're not going to win a series. They're going to lose 2 of 3. And it's at Cleveland for this 3-game series. Cleveland's been playing very well themselves. So do you think this is the spot? Maybe not tonight. Maybe Boston does win tonight. But do you think this is the series that Boston finally loses 2 of 3? At least. I don't think they'll get swept, but I think they will eventually lose the series. And coming into this to me was kind of maybe the spot that I thought that it could happen. I definitely think tomorrow there's a very good probability that Cleveland wins. That should be the spot for them. I mean, you got Bieber on the mound, I think that they are good for tomorrow. And then you look at the next game, up for grabs. Neither team has a good pitcher going.
Okay, Steven, we will make sure that the next time that Steve comes on, he'll tell us all about. He's out here. I blocked him, but he's unblocked now because I guess Randall got in there and unblocked him.
So. Well, yeah. I mean, get out of here. You can't do that. The guy didn't even say anything bad.
I could do that if I want to. All right. I put $50 on Boston, Carl Godfrey. Okay. That was actually our play this morning. That is the morning coffee pick of the day. And the morning coffee has been on a roll here lately. So we're hoping that's going to continue to happen. Mike, what are your baseball plays for the day?
Well, real quick, obviously we got Yankees and Astros. I like that one under 7.5 runs. That one is going to start any minute now. So you probably got about 5 to 7 minutes to maybe lock that in. I expect the pitch. I mean, you got Verlander and Severino going at it tonight. I expect that to be a low-scoring game. And if you want a minus 130 money line bet, let's roll with the Dodgers. One of the best teams, the best run line records in baseball, one of the best teams. Minus 130 on the money line, let's take them.
Nobody said they wanted a minus 130 bet.
I was just saying.
Every time you say something wrong, your son.
I'm just saying. I usually minus 130. I'm not saying that's terrible odds. It really isn't. I'm just saying I usually don't throw out a ton of those, but I think
you're hearing the
minus 130 Dodgers money line is.
You're hearing the disapproval behind me by your son. I just want you to know that. He wanted to know every time you say something wrong.
Also, Bob, I want to point this out. Positive EV told us to go with what in the Mets Marlins game? A yes run first inning.
Okay.
And it hit.
You got a YRFI?
It hit.
Okay.
And that's with Alcantara on the mound. And the Mets are up 1-0.
And you were wrong about that.
I was 100% wrong. So that
do it again, Maddox. Go. Every time you're wrong, Maddox is going to strum the guitar.
Fair enough. I was wrong there. I tried to. I leaned. It was a lean because oftentimes you don't want to go against positive EV when it's all there for you and laid out. So that was one shouldn't have gone against. And if you took that play earlier, YRFI, Mets, Marlins, you cashed it. Good job.
Okay. I wanted to go with that, but I didn't bet it because you told me not to.
Well, that's my bad. That's my bad. That is my bad.
All right. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to look at what the line is right now in the hockey game. All right. NHL, here we go. Colorado, Tampa Bay, and it is now plus 170 on Caesars and PointsBet, and up to plus 165 on DraftKings. So the money is now going to Colorado minus 185. Ooh, doggies. Oh, love it when that starts happening. Now you got plus 140 on the puck line, which Mike's in love with the puck line. I won't bet it, but he's in love with it. Hey, just for the heck of it, let's see what Tampa Bay on the puck line is. Just for the heck of it. Let's just look. Oh, it's plus 380. Woo.
Well, yeah, I don't expect Tampa Bay is going to win on the puck line, Bob.
Woo, doggies. And let's see what the over-under is here. Looks like over 6 is minus 105, and under 6 is minus 114. You think this is an over game, Mike?
I do. Okay. I do. I think this is an over game. Last game, obviously, under was in play. I think you see oftentimes with these two teams, I think somebody's going to want to get the early blow and get the early momentum. And, we could see one of those 2-goal first period or mores. And if that happens, then obviously the over is well on its way. And I don't think Kemper will be quite as sharp as he was last game. So I think Tampa Bay will have an opportunity to get a couple themselves, which means I expect Colorado to, get at least between 4 or 5 goals tonight. I really expect that.
Okay, here we go. All right. What was the score of the game the other night?
3-2.
What was the score of game 1?
4-3. 4-3, yes.
Right. And that was
7-0 and 5-2.
That was a 2-man advantage. If you think that Vasilevsky's given up 5 goals tonight, come on, Mike. You know better than that.
I don't think that's because Vasilevsky's going to play bad. I think it's because Tampa Bay is tired.
He didn't give up 5 goals the other night. He only gave up 4 in game 1.
Yeah, but they played better. They did play better. They played better, and he had a great game.
They didn't play better in game 1. He kept them in the game, Mike.
Well,
Mike,
that was in Tampa Bay. In Colorado, it's been a different story.
Mike,
it's been a different story.
Doing?
Colorado has
Mike,
been able to score in Colorado.
I'm going to tell you what you're doing, Mike. You're falling into the Randall and Steve trap. Okay?
Randall and Steve
trap. More about hockey.
Enlighten me. Enlighten me.
They don't like Vasilevsky. They think he's trash.
This has nothing to do with me not liking Vasilevsky.
He's not giving up 5 goals. Bet me money right now. He does not give up 5 goals.
Why? Why do I want to bet you money? I'll go to the sports book and bet money and bet, bro. I don't need to bet you straight up.
He's not giving up 5 goals. Let's look at. Can we please stop the?
Then he'll give up 4
and let me host the show and do what I'm supposed to do. Okay, which is positive EV plays. I want your opinion on these. Okay.
Okay.
Nazem Kadri under 2.5 player shots on goal. Plus 125 on DraftKings. Plus 117 with no juice. Like or not?
Potentially. I would say click on that play and let's take a look what we got. You like it off bat? Yeah, I like to take a look and see what kind of line discrepancy I've got. But so far, so good, I guess, I would say.
All right, hang on one second. Let me see what else we got here. Nathan McKinnon. Now, he had 6 shots on goal in the period. What was it, second period? He had like 6 shots on goal. I do not like this play on McKinnon.
I don't like it. I don't like it. And, it doesn't appear, look, plus 135 are your fair odds. Plus 140 is what you could get it for. I would say stay away from that one. That's just my opinion. I do. I do like this Christian Walker over 1.5 player bases.
Okay.
Plus 120 on FanDuel.
Okay.
And as you click in that play, Bob.
I didn't. I'm going to let you do it.
The thing I like about this play, Bob, is it's plus 120 on FanDuel. Caesars will give you minus 113. DraftKings will give you minus 105, and BetMGM will give you minus 110. And it looks like the perfect line is minus 108 being pulled from Pinnacle. And we can get that for plus 120. That is a play I love. Christian Walker over 1.5 player bases. Good market width for a player prop. Great line discrepancy. We're getting absolutely insane odds on that play. Plus 120, Bob. Nowhere else is even giving you, what was it that I said? Better than what? Minus 113 on that play right now. So,
all right. Steven Batts, Phillies Padres looks good for NRFI pitching wise. Okay.
I could see that. I went with the over last night in that game, and a lot of people, that was my lock, and a lot of people didn't think that was a good route because Musgrove was on the mound. But look, the Phillies score a lot of runs, and chances are, guys, if you like the Phillies to win the game, which last night, who won the game? The Phillies. What happens when the Phillies win a game? The over hits. So if you like the Phillies to win, take the over.
Okay. Hang on here. Andre said Tampa Bay is a solid team, but you're dealing with a different kind of animal in Colorado. I couldn't even go under in this game. Okay. But we're talking team under. Mike said 5 goals. So let's just look. Okay. The number on Colorado is 3.5. Okay. All right. So that means you got to go over 4.5 goals. Colorado over 4.5 goals is plus 235, Mike. Okay. Colorado is not scoring 5 goals on Vasilevsky. They're not putting 5 goals behind Vasilevsky tonight. Okay. I don't think you realize how zoned in this guy can be. You ought to know this by now. You're a smart enough hockey guy. You've seen him play enough. You ought to be convinced by now. This guy's a Hall of Famer. Do you realize what is he? 12th all time in wins? And he's only 27 years old? Hello? Do we have any idea what we're dealing with here?
Okay. We got a question. Rays beating Pirates tonight. That game's already started. Yes, I think they will. Obviously, there wasn't nothing there for Rays money line minus one. If you were betting it by itself, it was like minus 165. You did like Bob did and throw a little 3-leg parlay together. Certainly, I would have thrown the Rays on the money line in that mix. But I do think the Rays will win. And honestly, I would say keep an eye on that game and see what kind of value you may be able to pick up on them on the run line live. So
Andre wants to know if we think Boston's going over 8.5 runs themselves or the whole game. Full game? Yeah, possibly. Bob, Colorado already wants 7-0 with Tampa Bay. Come on. It's not happening tonight. Not in this type of a game.
Yeah, I mean, Boston going over 8.5 runs themselves, I don't see happening tonight. I'm looking here. The last time they had over 8.5 runs in a game would have been against Oakland.
He just said whole game, Mike. Full game, meaning
so the whole game over.
Yeah,
I actually think that definitely has over potential in it. Yeah, I would have to say that's probably a safe bet potentially.
Okay. All right. So look. Whatever happens tonight happens. We are going to come back in between the first and second period with early betting. All right.
Well, guys, now that's a tough call. That's a tough one. I'm gonna lean the under in this Boston-Cleveland game.
Yasker and whatever that name is there. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. 6-3 Avs. Put money on it. No, I won't.
Yeah, get it. Oh man, I can't wait till we go live later. They're gonna light you up, Bob.
Gonna light me up with nothing.
Before we end the show, I just want to give a shout out to our good friend Randall, who is hopefully going to cash out a bet that I was unsure about, but I didn't try to make a mockery of him like Bob did. And
okay, hit it.
I'm rooting for it tonight.
Every time you say something like that,
I'm rooting for it tonight. I'm rooting for it tonight. I hope it happens, and I hope it happens with ease, meaning 6-3, 5-2 Colorado tonight. And I believe this will be another championship for the Cronkies to celebrate in their own stadium arena as they did the Super Bowl not many months back, Bob. So with that,
Colorado won the Super Bowl.
No, the Rams did. The Cronkies celebrated. The Cronkies celebrated the Super Bowl in their own stadium. You know that. I mean, what a terrible joke to try that. I mean, come on.
All right.
Everyone knew what I was saying.
Let me say one thing. Cronky sucks and the Lightning's gonna win it all.
Oh my gosh, you have brainwashed a child into wow.
Woo!
We got to end on that note. That's terrible, Bob.
Do locks of the night. What's your lock of the night? Go ahead.
So my lock of the night, unfortunately, that game has already started, the Yankees and Astros. So we've got the big NHL game. I'm taking the Avs on the puck line tonight, minus 1.5.
Okay. All right. There you go.
What's yours?
My lock of the night is... No, I'm just going to take the Cardinals minus 1.5.
Okay. I like it. I like that.
You're absolutely right, Bobby V. I do have a quick trigger finger. All right, that ends the show. We'll be back.
Bobby D in the house. Yeah. Hey, I do, Bob, like that Cardinals good run line team, even though they're a very inconsistent ball team and they shouldn't have got rid of Alcantara, but that's for another discussion. Like the bet.
Okay, goodbye.